Okay, guys, so let's talk about Hawkeye episode 6, and it's the final episode of this season. And I'm guessing there's going to be another season, even though it didn't say there would be. But there wasn't not an implication that there'd be another season of this. So who knows where they're going to go with this? They haven't fully announced it. It's not like Loki, where like the end of that show said season 2. This one did not do that. But let's get started with the things I really liked for episode 6. So, you know, episode 5 talked about Wilson Fisk at the end of the episode and revealed that he is back in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Or I guess back into the universe. I don't know, because those Netflix movies, they say they're in the universe, but then they didn't really say that they were in the movie universe. They said they were in the MCU, but they never really interconnected, and now they are. Especially with something else recently that I won't spoil in this video. Something else recently related to the Marvel Netflix shows was brought out recently on something else Marvel related. But yeah, it's interesting to see the fact that now we have the Netflix shows being integrated into the movies, which is really cool. And again, this is the TV show, but this is so connected to the movies and, of course, connected to the universe that it's cool seeing the Netflix shows and characters getting their love and fair share to finally be truly connected into the show. So Wilson Fisk in this, Vincent D'Onofrio, it's great seeing him in this. He's not in the episode as much as I expected, but I liked that because I felt like give too much of him, it kind of ruins the presence of him, if that makes sense. And he was fantastic in the Daredevil show. But this one, he really does great being a new... He's not a new iteration of the character. He's the same character, but I really liked what they did with him. I like the fact that he is still this brute character who really is pissed off because it starts out with Eleanor wanting to be done with this, Maya want to be done with this, and now an Avenger is in his way. So I liked the idea of interconnecting that to the universe. That was really cool. I really like the moment where Clint is making arrows with Kate, because they already utilized the arrows through the rest of the show, where it was really cool showing what kind of arrows they've got and what abilities they have. And in this one, they do a really cool job with one of the final fights, where like against all the goons they fight, they use stuff with arrows that'll like freeze somebody's leg, or bounce a ball where it'll make people fly up in the air, or it will make them shrink, because it's all Ant-Man stuff. So I thought that was pretty cool, just using that technique of that and making Hawkeye even more awesome, because I really have loved Hawkeye as a character in these movies. And people always say with Hawkeye and Black Widow, like, oh, they're not superheroes, they're just there. And I feel like that's kind of a big, for me, just kind of a weird thing to say about these characters, because I think they're more than just, since they're not superheroes, they're not good. Like, I'm not in that mentality, because I really love the fact that these characters are human. So I really like that. I really like Kate's speech where she's telling Clint about, I watched you, like, during the Battle of New York in 2012, I watched you fight. I saw you fall without knowing you could fly. I saw you destroy all these monsters. And I thought, if he can do that, then I don't have to be scared. And I just thought that was a really great moment with Kate, showing this true idea of a hero, and it's a hero that's not a superhero. And I love the fact that they really utilize that in the show, because there was always that dumb argument where it's like, oh, Hawkeye's not special because he can only shoot a bow, like, and it's really a bullshit like threat, like really weak argument. Like, it's just dumb whenever people say that, I think. I really liked the fight between Wilson Fisk and Kate. I thought that was great. I thought it was cool seeing Kate fight off against Wilson Fisk, who is a brute again, like I said, and he is terrifying, and he beats her. He throws her around this location in this toy store, and it's good. And I like the fact that she knocks him out at the end. She wins. I thought that was great. I like that Eleanor gets arrested at the end, Vera Farmiga, and she says to her daughter Kate, like, there's nothing you could do. Like, if I didn't do this, you would be without nothing, and I know you can't live without nothing. And I just like the idea that Eleanor was trying to talk her way out of this, like, I'm in this mob mentality, but she wasn't really trying to get herself out of it. And then she got arrested for it. And then, of course, usually they say this whenever it's something like this, where it's like Eleanor says to her, like, this is what heroes do, arresting your mother on Christmas Eve. Like, it's a line where I liked because it was just like so obviously not why she's trying to do this, not why Kate's trying to arrest her on Christmas Eve, because Kate's arresting her because she's doing bad things. And I enjoyed just how Eleanor didn't really understand that and got arrested. That was good. Then we get this moment where Wilson Fisk gets shot by Maya, and I was actually surprised. You don't see the impact. You don't know if he's dead, but with Marvel stuff, you know they're probably not dead. They always survive these stuff, usually, in these shows and movies, for the most part. Like I said, not Iron Man or Black Widow, but most people have survived through this. And then also, the Maya character in this, like, I liked her, but I felt like I didn't care whenever, like, she kills the brother at the end. I was just like, okay, whatever. Like, she was one of the more or less interesting characters, even though I did like her acting a lot. This actress was really good. And she's mute in real life, and I think I heard too, so it's cool seeing that it's cool seeing people like that involved in this, because usually people don't get involved in this, and I liked that it's a person who is mute. And they also did that in the Eternals movie too, where this character was mute as well. I love that they're bringing in people that are just as important as regular people and can do this stuff. I like that. I think that's great. But yeah, I thought it was just okay with the Maya stuff with the brother and all that. But her shooting Wilson Fisk, I didn't expect. Again, he's probably not going to be dead, of course, not. But we'll see. I liked seeing the fact that Clint goes home to his family and brings Kate. I thought that was great. I thought it was finally good to have him go back home for Christmas. I thought it was interesting. I didn't really understand this. So, Clint's wife, Linda Cardellini, I forgot her name in the show, or in the universe, but Linda Cardellini, she gets back a watch that Clint finds at that auction that was earlier in the show, and it's got a SHIELD emblem on it. So I guess she's just a SHIELD agent, and I didn't realize that. I didn't realize she was related to SHIELD, like being an agent of that. So I thought that was interesting. I didn't really know that she was related to SHIELD, but that's cool that she's connected, I guess, to more of the universe. But I just was like, okay, that's whatever, it's fine. But I liked how it ended, and I thought it did a good job of being just really a sweet episode. And like I said, it's just a sweet show overall, and I did enjoy it. It also had an after credits scene, which I thought was really, really, really pointless. And not to say that the people involved didn't do a good job. It's just literally the song from Rogers the Musical in the show, where it's all the people dressed up as the Avengers, and they're doing their musical number, and it's like a 5-minute song, and they're just singing and dancing, and they do good at it. But I was wondering, why is this even here? Like, it felt like they needed to add time and fill time just for that. I thought that was kind of lame. Not the performances. The performances were good in terms of the musical, but like, it just was weird to have this musical in this. I was like, why? That felt very like pointless to me. Yeah, so I don't know. Like I said, the after credits was weird, but I did like the episode overall. I thought it was good. I thought the whole show was good. I've enjoyed all of these Marvel Disney Plus shows so far. WandaVision I really liked a lot. Falcon and the Winter Soldier I liked a lot. And Loki, I think I might like that the most out of all of them, I think. I might like that one the most from what I'm remembering. I think it's one of the more interesting ones. Even though this one was really good as well, but it's just push comes to shove when there's a lot of good or entertaining Marvel stuff. Like, it's hard to choose, but I think this is one of the better ones, even though I do like them all. So yeah, I enjoyed it. I thought it was a fun time. I thought it was a good way to end this. I'm assuming there's going to be a season 2. If not, they'll put them in the Marvel movies. Some way or another, because of course it's Disney. They're going to keep making stuff with these characters. Oh, and I also forgot. Man, I can't believe I blanked over this. I wrote it down in my notes, but I don't remember seeing it now. I really like the fact that Yelena gets the truth out of Clint, and how she wants to know, like, why did you kill her? Why did you kill Natasha? And he said, I didn't. Like, she sacrificed herself. You know that she is gonna do what she wants to do. She's Natasha. And I like that it really was a good character moment for Yelena, because I really think Florence Pugh is fantastic in this show and in the Black Widow movie. And she's great in everything. She's incredible. I love her. But she is so good in this. And I think that that moment of her breaking down on the idea of, like, I don't want to hear this, was really, really good. And of course, Clint was saying the idea of what Natasha wanted to do is to save everybody, save her sister, save everybody, save the world. And she did. And I just thought it was very, very well done with that resolution with Yelena, and the fact that she didn't kill Clint afterward because she wanted to kill Clint so bad. But we also didn't get Valentina in this. I thought we would have gotten her because she was in the end credits of Black Widow and talked to Yelena about how Hawkeye killed her sister. But there was no Julia Louis-Dreyfus in this. She was in Falcon and the Winter Soldier, but she was not in this one. So I was surprised because, like I said, the end credits of Black Widow would have made me think that she would have been in this. But besides that, like I said, this episode was good. I did like it a lot. Pretty good way to end the season. So I'm excited for more. Tell me down below what you guys thought of the season finale of Hawkeye, and I'll see you guys later. Take care.